Hi everybody, it's Cindy. It is December 1st and I'm back for an update. I know it's been a minute. I had to check. The last time I did a video was April. I cannot believe it was that long ago. I had a lot of things going on. I started a new job in July, which I think everybody knows. I do post on Instagram and my link is below. I was so busy being outdoors. I went on so many hikes. One month I did 20,000 steps a day for 30 days. So I was just setting a challenge and I did complete that challenge. And there is a short video on that. I was going hiking I did some parts. I was on the Appalachian Trail. I was in Roan Mountain. I love Roan Mountain. It's not that far from me. So I was just out and about working in the gardens all summer. The garden was prolific. I actually still have some lettuce and I have some arugula or rocket still growing, believe it or not. I have them covered. That's about it, all the herbs. There are some herbs still left too. So I still have something in the garden, but the garden was amazing this year. I did a lot of things on the house this year. Within 1 month, I had to replace my roof and my heating air conditioning system. So that was a lot. I had 2 trees on my property removed, and those are the only trees I had. I was concerned about, after having my roof done, about my front tree falling on my roof. I'm like, I cannot do that. You know how expensive that is. So did that, and I was just a lot of times just outdoors now. When they turn the clocks back, it's not my favorite time of year. It is my stitching season. So I did pick up stitching again, although not even as much as I used to, because I will walk at night with my headlamp on. I have a walking path down the block and just really haven't been prolific with the stitching. And even back in April, I wasn't stitching that much either. I've been cleaning out a lot of stuff, although not stitching stuff. Definitely downsizing, and I don't want anything anymore. I don't know, maybe it's a sign of age. I just don't want anything anymore. I haven't been buying any cross stitch at all because I have so much and I haven't been stitching. Just being extremely careful with my money. Listen, I take care of myself. I try and really watch every dollar. Everything is super expensive, including food. So we won't get started with that, but I'm going to show you what I've been working on. I made Christmas gifts. I've been working more on gifts for people. Not like I don't even want any. Like you can see my tree, the beautiful tree. I mean, I do love it. I put it up and it's like seeing old friends. So you could look at that while I'm showing you everything. These are gifts. And I think 2 of them are for me, and I'm still working on a big piece. I do hope to get back into getting into a rhythm. I do have my ugly Christmas sweater from last year from work, so I figured I'd throw it on and you could look at my ugly sweater too. Be a little festive. So the first piece that I did, this was stitched 1/1 on 28 count Ren. And it's a Christmas ornament, but it's not from a Christmas pattern. So this is Blackbird Designs, and I'm sure many people have this. This is called Winds of Autumn. And I actually stitched this piece, and it's on page 23. So I don't want to show you the pattern, so let me see. So that is the bird. So what I did is I changed up the design a little bit, not much. I didn't do the acorns. What I did is I put red berries on it. And it's cute. It's small. See if you could get in there close. And I just added, and I'll be putting pictures at the end of red berries. It's really, really pretty. I just use Lady Dot trim. It's super nice. I put flannel on the back. I love the green flannel, and I just put my label, Cindy's Cross Stitch, and that is a gift for someone. I really enjoyed stitching that, and I know they'll like it. They love blue. They love birds. Listen, you can't go wrong with that. And that you know, could even stay out all year if you really wanted to. So that was my thought process behind that. All right, what can I do? Something different. And I try and listen, we wish we had time to sit and stitch. I work all day in front of a computer. So when I get off of work, I like to get up and go and get out. I can't stitch 5 hours a day. I would go crazy. And maybe someday I'll get to retire and maybe at the way things are going, you never know. I'll be able to have more time for that and spread out my hobbies, you know, throughout. The next piece I made, this is a Mill Hill kit, and this is Timberline Santas, and this is called Scotch Pine Santa. I'm going to show you. That is the Mill Hill kit. It's super cute. Now, it's done on perforated paper, and there is my finish. Now what I did is I changed, I don't know if you could see it there, I changed this mustache because I didn't like the way the other, like it was too, I don't know, and I gave him a mouth with the smile. It really is super pretty though. On the back I did use another piece of flannel, and I put my label. And I'm going to explain how I did this because I know people are going to ask, like, how did you finish that? Because I have a couple other pieces too that I did that are Mill Hill kits, and I finished them different. So give me 1 second. I'm just going to bend. Here we go. All right, so this, I had red mat board. It's thick, and I got that at Hobby Lobby. So what I do first is take this, and this is, I need the glasses, people, hold on. This is fusible shear weight, and this is 906F. It's Pellon, and I actually have 2 bolts of this, and I am so thankful that I bought the bolts when they were on sale way back when, because I don't have to worry about ever getting it. And what I do is I cut it in a square, and you just iron it onto the piece. And then what I do is then I trim it up around the piece. So I put a square so there's extra, and then I cut and trim around. And I found that it's easier to iron it on first instead of trying to cut it out, and that's another thing. So once I put that on, I cut it out, you know, I cut the shape that I want of the piece. And then what I did is I traced that onto the mat board. So I took this piece, put it down and traced it. And this board, because it's not for me, it's very hard and it's hard to bend and break. And this is for my girlfriend, and she has grandkids. So even if they get a hold of it, it'll be hard to like bend it and stuff because it's really hard. And that's only 1 layer. I think Vonna, she used mat board. She used 3 layers. That would be really thick and heavy. I didn't want it that thick and that heavy. So what I did then is I traced it. You could see, I could see the outline. So I didn't go all the way to the edge of this. It's just a little in. And then from the back, you can't even tell it's back there. So that is how I finished that piece. And that is the Santa. And it's cute. It's definitely, she mentioned it that one of her cousins, I think, had one that she stitched years ago, and she really liked it. I'm like, oh, I'll just buy the kit and stitch it for her. She won't even know. So I'm mailing these out tomorrow. So that is why I'm making a video today. I'm like, I got to get these out. I want to do the video, I want to share. So the flannel on the back of these is really pretty. I like the flannel for the winter. I just like it. It's got a good feel to it. So I hope that gives you an idea of what what I do to finish it. Everybody, Christine from Calico Whimsy, she does a ton of Mill Hill kits, like dozens upon dozens of them. And she has tutorials on how she finishes her pieces. So there isn't one way, and everybody's way is a little different. Now this piece, this is the yellow swallowtail, and this is from the Spring Bouquet. So I stitched the butterfly. I want to keep it, but I'm giving it away again. And this, look at how pretty that, and I know it's not going to get the sparkle. Oh, there you go. A little bit. You could see the big bead. It's really pretty. I'm sending that one to my mom, and what I did is same thing. I took that featherweight fusible, just put it on back, and then I just glued the magnet. And that makes it super light, so when you're hanging it on the refrigerator, it'll stick. And that'll be for my mom. A little extra for her. So that's that piece. And then the last piece is this is Autumn Harvest, and that is the mallard duck, and that's going to be for me. I see mallard ducks all the time down the block at that lake, and they're so cool. They're really pretty too. And I didn't fully finish this one. There he is. How cool. And I just, there you go, there's the fusible. I just cut it out. I don't know if I'll do it into an ornament or I will make a magnet. I still haven't decided yet. Undecided. So those are the pieces that I worked on. I do have the one big piece, so let me bend over and get that. Now this is from, I started this last year. I should be done, yeah right, this month, but I'm not, because I didn't stitch, I really didn't stitch it all through the summer and a good part of the fall. I didn't stitch at all, so just try and wrap your head around that. This is from Modern Folk Embroidery, and it's called the Family Patchwork. I really like this piece. It's beautiful. It's tedious though. I'm on page 7. I'm almost done with page 7. And let me show you that. And this is done in, look at that. See if you could. It's really pretty. That's done with DMC 931. It's so pretty. Really like it. But this one you have to, you can't be off one stitch on this. This is like, you have to concentrate. And my concentration has just been elsewhere lately these days, but it's a beautiful pattern. I highly recommend it. Like I said, I'm almost done with 7, so only 5 more blocks. And those are all of the pieces I had been working on. I am hoping to pick up a couple other pieces I haven't finished. I do want to work on the big piece still. I'm not doing stitching plans. There's a lot of floss tubes I can't even watch anymore because I'm not a floss tube that tells you go buy this, go buy that. They literally buy hundreds of dollars of stuff every week. I don't know how they could retire if they didn't do that, seriously. Like I don't need the draw to go buy stuff, so I had to stop watching it. Plus I wasn't stitching. I'm like, all right, I don't need to be influenced to buy something. And there are so many beautiful designs. I mean, there are thousands of designs. Like you could never stitch everything you wanted in a lifetime. Maybe not even 2 or 3 lifetimes at this point, but I do understand some people collect patterns, which is fine. I just don't want stuff anymore. I don't know. I don't know. Has anybody else gone through this? Maybe it's just a Cindy thing. I don't know. But anyway, I just wanted to give a quick update. Thanksgiving was amazing. I had a great time. My son went to New York and I watched the dog, and he came back and I got New York bagels, and there's nothing like a New York bagel. He got me 3 of them and they're well gone. I ate them like in 2 days. So that was great. We did some outdoor hiking and stuff. I'll be going to Asheville to a Christmas concert he's going to be in, and just enjoying the holidays, just trying to enjoy everything outdoors. I'm just more focused on being outdoors these days. I don't even watch regular TV. I haven't watched regular TV in years. I only watch YouTube, that's it. There's a couple of Flosstubes I still watch because they're just my friends. And there's some that are my friends that I haven't been able to watch. I haven't had the time. Getting off of work at night is dark. It's not my thing. Like, I'm already counting down the days, like Christmas solstice. After that, you gain a minute of light a day, and I already know when we're turning the clocks ahead and all that good stuff. So I just wanted to check in. I miss everybody. I love you all. And there's a lot of people that did reach out like, hey, are you okay? Are you doing videos? And it's not that I don't want to do videos, but I can't do videos if I haven't stitched. That's just what my videos are about. So I'm going to try and get back into the swing of things. I just wanted to come on and wish you all a great holiday season, whatever you celebrate or whatever you do. Enjoy every day. And I'll be back. Oh my gosh, in the new year. I cannot believe. We are going into a new year. This year went so fast. And I don't know if anybody else feels like that, but it seems like time is just speeding up. I'll put in a couple pictures for you. Have a great holiday season, everybody, and I will see you next year.